Hello friends, we have here Samsung Galaxy J7 Prime, and the problem, as you see, is the screen. So today I'm going to show you how to replace the screen, the LCD on this phone. So we have a new LCD here. So the LCD and the screen is the same thing. You would just like tell it. Actually, the LCD is the one which shows the picture, but on the outside is the touch screen or the digitizer, but we just like call it screen in general. So if you want to buy a screen online, you need to buy one with the LCD and everything on it. Sometimes you might find just the outside glass, which is very cheap, but believe me, you're not going to be able to replace it because you have to separate the glass from the LCD to do it, and to separate it you need like special skills and special tools. Okay, so it's better to buy this thing all together, and it will be very easy for you to replace it, and they will show you now how to do it. By the way, this you might buy it for like, for now I think it's like $40, so it's around $40, so it may be less or more a little bit. Okay, so to replace the screen on this phone, we just need to remove the battery and leave the card. We're not gonna use any like screwdrivers or anything. All what we will use is an IC Semi. Let me find my IC Semi. Okay, so we will need this IC Semi. It's flexible. You may use something similar, but this is the best tool to open this phone. And we will need like some plastic like this, and also we will need a heat gun, and we will need double sticky adhesive. Okay, so let's start. So what we're gonna do first, we will heat up the screen for a couple minutes. We will heat it up like this. This heat gun is very hot, so I will heat it up for maybe like just 1 minute. By the way, the screen, the LCD here is still working and it's fully functional, so I will just try to save it, to not like just damage it, because I may use it to test other devices, or sometimes I sell them. When I have a bunch of them, I will like sell them to someone who has the machine to replace or to separate the glass from the LCD. Okay, I think it's enough. It's better if it's hot, so it's better to use a glove. So we're gonna use this one and come here to this corner, and we will make a small gap here just on the edge. There is a tank, something here. So now I hold it like this, and I will make sure I put this deep inside here, and I make sure this doesn't go between the LCD and the screen, and the outside, I mean the LCD and the outside digitizer. There is a white part in the bottom that I will need to go underneath. So that's why I'm using this plastic, because this will be flexible and it's not gonna damage the LCD. Alright, so I think I get underneath. And here when I slide this one, I make sure don't go all the way up because we have the LCD cables here. So we're just gonna separate this. And now I will heat up this part here a little bit, and after that I will separate it. I think here they put some kind of glue. That's why it's very tough. Yeah, it's glue. Here in the bottom we have the soft case. You need to be very careful and just like heat it up enough before you use any force, okay? And when you slide this one here, make sure don't go deep inside because you may damage the soft case. I will show you the soft case once I open this. Alright, so I remove this piece of glass. So the soft keys are these ones. So this is the soft keys. We have a cable coming from here. This one, this is the cable is coming from here and going this way. And this is the piece. You need to be careful for it. And also we have the soft keys here. And here we will heat up this part also. Alright, so now I will make small gap here and go underneath the LCD. It's better to use the plastic, so that's why I will remove this plastic from here and put it here. Okay, so after I release this part, make sure don't cut yourself with these pieces of glass, okay? So I will like move this a little bit until I release it. I will use more heat on the top here. Now I'm like open it and pushing it to open. I think it's open now, so I will just lift it up a little bit gently, and they will still not pull all the screen all the way because I don't want to damage this cable here. Okay, so now since I already released it, what I'm gonna do, I will test this screen to make sure if it's still working. so I can keep it. If it's not, I'm just gonna throw it away. Sometimes during this process this screen start like it may show like some bleeding spots or something. So let's turn it on, see if it's still fully functional. As you see, I think it's still fully functional. So wait a couple seconds until it turns on. You just want to see this corner if it shows like a bleeding spot or it's like white. If it's completely white, that's it, it's good. It's still dark, so I'm waiting. Alright, as you see, it still shows the picture here. Oh, the phone is acting slow. Okay, so let's click here. It has like a problem here. You see this boost up. This is junk things, you know. You need to get rid of this one. That's what slows down your computer, your phone. Alright, so that's what I want to see, if this spot here is not bleeding. So it's good, which is like fine. So now I can disconnect the battery and lift up this, and we have small bracket here. I need to use this IC semi, and there is like an arrow here, and this arrow tells you where you should like push this bracket. So we need to start from here and push it toward this side. And make sure, okay, I left it up from the other side, which was easier for me. Make sure when you are using this, you don't go deep inside. You may like damage something here. And then now I will use this IC semi and disconnect this cable. So make sure don't damage this part here, okay? Alright, so I'm gonna clean this frame from all kind of pieces of glass and adhesive, and for this I will keep this one aside and remove this glass. Put this away. Make sure when you are throwing away this, make sure this mesh is not mixed with this stuff here, so because you need this mesh. Alright, I'm gonna use a flat screwdriver and I will pass it here around these edges. Make sure I remove all the pieces of glass here, because they put the glue here, they make it harder. I will make sure that this frame is clean, nothing on it, and the screen can like sit flat here, nothing like is underneath, or it's not gonna be like lifted up from one side or something, you know. Make sure it's 100%. Sorry for this noise. Some people, they think that they live in the jungle. That's why they make this noise when they are driving their motorcycles or their cars. So I'm using like different kind of screwdrivers, flat screwdrivers, to remove all the pieces of glass that are here in this frame. They put here the crazy glue the home button also, make sure don't lose it. So I keep this and the mesh, 3 things. You need to be aware to not lose them, you know. Alright, so now I think I will test the new screen. I'm removing all kind of adhesive here, so I will put my own adhesive. If you can save some adhesive which looks nice here and flat, no pieces of glass on it, yeah, you still can keep using it, because in my case I have, you see this part here on the top, the black one, this is adhesive, and I prefer to leave this because it's still sticky and it's good. Just make sure it's flat and it's not like crooked. I see here that there is this part here is still full with the crazy glue. Okay, hopefully it's clean enough now. Okay, I will put the new screen and just make sure it's like sitting flat here, not overlapping anything. Okay, it looks fine. Yeah, it looks fine. So now I can put the new adhesive. After I make sure that the frame is free from any kind of residual adhesive or anything, I will just put one strip of adhesive from the top to the bottom, like this. And I will make sure it looks perfect. I will put a little piece here. Make sure don't cover the proximity sensor, this one, and the camera lens, and also the speaker, the earpiece. So before I remove this adhesive, I will make sure that screen is 100% functional. I'm cutting this part because it's on the way of the LCD. And after that, I make sure that this adhesive sticks very well, and I use this spudger to just pass it on top of it and make sure it sticks. And we will test the screen. So this is the screen. I'm gonna just connect this cable here to this connection and make sure it's 100% matching with it before you put any force on it. And if you feel like it's not clicking, just make sure to adjust it until it connects. Okay, it connects now. And now we're gonna put the battery and test. Turn it on. Screen has this plastic covering, that's why it looks ugly, but this is just plastic covering. It looks like the screen is good, so I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the adhesive and cover the adhesive here. So I remove this, and I will remove this one also, and I will remove. Make sure don't glue it down until you are 100% sure everything is working fine. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now, as you see, I will put this button back here. As you see, I place the home button. So it's not like responding 100%, which means maybe the cable is not connected perfectly. Okay. Okay, now because I'm holding the cable with my thumb, as you see, so I think I will need to just put this bracket to make sure the cable is connected perfect. So I will put this one. It has two sides. It has this side here and this side here. So I will put this first. I will connect it like this. Make sure to be careful for this cable. You may cut it if you are not aware of it. Alright, so the cable is connected 100%. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm not gonna like just go ahead and connect the screen. I will need to test it one more time to make sure, because if I glue it down, it will be very tough to remove it. The phone is very slow, that's why it's not responding quick, because it has too much junk applications on it, and once it's fully booted it will start responding. As you see, this bottom part is not like responding normal. Alright, I think now it's good. I have some glue in my finger and there is this plastic, so I think everything should be fine. So what I'm gonna do, I will remove this plastic, close all, and I will click here one more time. Make sure this is the junk thing that I'm telling you about. Yeah, this is a junk boost, and this slow your computer, your phone, you know, because this application keeps like running in the background without your permission. So now I will make sure that the screen is, I mean the mesh is in the bottom is inside the screen hole here, and I will make sure I still have like small plastic here. I need to remove it. This plastic, the red one, is covering the LCD, it's covering the lens for the camera, so I will remove this plastic, this one. Because if you leave it there, the camera will be foggy or blurry. So I make sure that the screen is aligned from the top here perfectly. After that, I let it go. And done. So now I think everything is fine. The home button, I feel like it stuck. And also it has like some glue on it. Alright, it looks fine now. It's clicking. And this glue, I need to remove this adhesive here. I'm gonna use the alcohol and clean it. Alright, I think that's all. And if this video helped you to solve your phone problem and replace the screen successfully, please hit the thumbs up. Also, please help me by hitting the thumbs up again. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment area. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe for more videos. And see you in the next video, and have a wonderful time. Peace.